get what you need sometimes, y'all. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose, busting loose. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose, busting loose now. Busting loose in the evening, busting loose can be pleasing. Talking about busting loose, y'all. Busting loose in the meantime, busting loose make you feel fine. Talking about busting loose, y'all. Busting loose to my love Jones, busting loose to each his own. Talking about busting loose, y'all. Busting loose to my love Jones, busting loose to each his own. Give me the bridge, y'all. I feel like busting loose. Give me the bridge, y'all. Give me the bridge, now. I feel like busting loose. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. nice y'all doing that. That's what it is. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Baby, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. This you can get. You stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go.
reflections to James. James entered our family through the marriage to Ida and Nicole. And I say that because it was a package deal, as you all know. James Fletcher, on your birthday, our family wants to express our gratitude for having such an incredible brother-in-law in our family.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
You have added so much to our lives. And we call you an unexpected brother and a friend. Through Ida's wise and God's ordained choice, we now have this source, you are a source of laughter and support and friendship for us. My sons, I'm going to give you some words from people in the family. My sons have been touched by you also. Reggie remembers that, and these are his words. He said, James showed me how to change my brake pads when I was in college. I had no idea he knew how to do that. And he made sure I understood every step of the process. David remembers he fixed my air conditioning in my car 2 summers in a row, also as a college student. During Reggie's illness, Reggie asked me to call you 2 o'clock in the morning to help move him or to help him with something. And I didn't want to wake you up at that time, but I did. I called you and you came every time. Thank you. Melinda remembers how often when you would come down to the country and they all look forward to you coming down and you'd offer to help out in the kitchen and encourage her to sit down and just take it easy. And that meant a lot to her. William says you are a great brother-in-law, and you should know that the whole family still loves you after all of those years. And how many years has it been?
I'll be 40 in May.
40 years.
Still love you.
42.
Yes.
Still love you.
And don't forget there was a dating time, so there
That's
was
what I'm
more.
saying.
Okay. Eric recalls y'all going to the races together.
We'll try to go.
You helping to
Put a
cook
headband backwards.
his world famous pig feet. You were the one always taking the pictures, just an all around guy, right into whatever they did, and only they know the things that they did, and making sure that everything was okay. What is most gratifying to our family is James is such a good husband to our big sister Ida, a faithful father to Nicole, and the absolute best grandfather to Alex. Thank you, James.
Yes, thank you. All right. He can put one to one.
I'm gonna be real brief about this. I met this man back in '96. My biological father died when I was 3. I grew up in East St. Louis, Illinois, and those of you that know anybody in St. Louis, Illinois, it's kind of rough. So I came up rough. We were out at track practice, and I had a big argument down with someone down on the parking lot. He heard me all the way up top. I came upstairs, back up there by the track. I had 2 young sons, and I was standing by the rail on the fence. This little short old man came up to me and said, "Sir, I want to talk to you." I looked down and said, "To who?" He said, "Won't look at me in the eye." He says, "You need to keep your business to yourself." I said, "Who the hell is this young?" Okay. And he said, "Okay, no problem." So the next day, not knowing, Alex and my son, one of my sons, is in the same class. And this is the same man that tried to teach me the day before that I'm getting smart with. I take my son to class, and hear this old man standing there looking at me, smiling. I said, "Oh, Lord." He says, "Let's talk." The rest is history. He took me under his wings that day. I learned to listen, and I always pledged to be a man like you. Respect, honesty, but most of all, loving and a man that knows how to show that he loves. I just want to tell you, Paul, I love you more than you will ever know. Call me anytime. You too, Mom.
Let the church say amen. Amen. Church say amen again. Amen. So, hey, I come up here, I wanted to say something to Uncle James because I believe firmly in giving people their flowers when they hear.
Amen.
And I can't begin to tell you how much of an impact you've had on my life personally, from the way you carry yourself, your intellect. You're just all around a great guy. You know, I enjoyed the times we smoked cigars together, drank a little bourbon together. Coming to the house before we went to Washington Redskins Stadium and watched my Cowboys spank up on you all. But I tell you again, Uncle James, man, you're one hell of a man. If I could be half the man that you are, I think I live a life worth living.
Thank you.
And every single day I get up, I strive to be someone like you, someone like a lot of other male mentors in my life. But you by far are one of my greatest. And I love you, I appreciate you, and I wish you many more birthdays.
You know how far we go back. It's a long ways. Anyway, you're one of the best. Well, first of all, it's the story that we had together. It goes a long ways. Some of it is not even told. It can't be told out. But we are the best friends, and I took you to be my dad. My dad died when I was about 20. And for some odd reason, I bought a house on Eaton Drive. And about a year there, you guys moved in. And when you moved in, I think you might have been through some hospitalization. So I seen these two ladies over there and this little boy. And I said, good Lord, one of the biggest snows that we've had in a long time. Must have been about that high, snowed around. So I said, they can't get out. Let me just go over there, do my yard, and I'll go over there and do their yard. Well, I didn't know her then. She just come to the door, her and the little boy. Thank you. But thank God I didn't just stop there. I just kept the pace. Because when I did decide to meet you, I found out you were one of the better people. We learned from each other. We talk about war. And so you introduced me to this wonderful family that your wife had down here. And it was, I'm going to say 15 years ago. Sometimes, or maybe longer. Sometimes we come down here and call you up and say, hey, guess what we're here? We're down here. We've been down here in this country, coming down, so all the folks that you introduced us to. We come down and enjoy, and you know how we stand with each other when we're around the neighborhood. Some of the things I don't know how to express it, but you were one of the best people. But I just wish I had you as a dad, because I treat you as a dad. You call me, I don't care what it is, what you want fixed, whatever your kids talk about, want me to come and take a look at, I will take a look at it with them too. So continue living. And honest to God, if I could just be half the man that you are right now, I'll be
And you barefooted when you go across there, right?
A lot to say. I really don't know what to say. This is my father.
Yeah, right.
My top role model. I'm about to get emotionally off.
You're queen.
But taught me the value of hard work, honesty, just being a good person to everybody. Treat people the way you want to be treated, Jim.
Right.
That's what he always tell me, and that's what I try to live by.
That's right. You do it.
I just want to say, Dad, I love you, man.
Yeah, man. I would tell you how much I love you, but I can't say to you. You know, right?
Can I go real quick? I'll leave that. My mouth bleeds, honey. Anyway, I've only been back here for the last 12 years. And in that 12 years of moving back, I met James, already knew Ida. And I was messing with her one day. I said, I see you out here, you keeping up and stuff. He said, I gotta keep up. I said, why is that? He said, because I got a young wife. I thought he was joking until today. I said, he really did have a young wife. But I love it. A joke between between Ida and I is that that's her husband, but he's my boyfriend.
So we hear more about that story. So we hear more about that story. I've come across this gentleman in 1974. So I've known him since 6th grade, and we live today the same distance apart that I did back in when we were in Silver Spring. Grew up by a single mom, so I was raised by a single mother. But what happens is you look at individuals that you replicate to become a good man. And from the stories that I've heard already is that that's what you are. And I try to model myself off of just watching you over all of the years. So me coming over and hanging out, you know, I love this man. This is I call him Pops, 'cause that's what you are. I ain't got that.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, God couldn't have placed a better person in my life as this young man right here 42 years ago when I met him on a blind date. I didn't like him.
That's the good thing. They
He
don't
talked
like
to me about 2 months later, took me out. And when I saw him, I thought, wow, my hair felt like it stood on top of my head because he was so handsome. And from that day on until now, we've been together. I love him very much. I know he loves me. He loves Nicole as his own. He often tells me, I just want to make you happy. And he does make me happy. And he's been sick. God has blessed him, and I want to share with you, in March 20th of last year, he went into cardiac arrest. He called me, asked where I was, and I told him I was going to Costco's. He said, come home. And he wasn't feeling well, and I called 911, and then he called Alex, and Alex thought very fast that was God guiding him to call this young man right here, Colton Phillips, who is an ex-medic, I would say in Afghanistan, but he might say somewhere else, who was able to get in the house and rescue him until the EMS got there. They worked on him and worked on him. They put him on the AED machine. They pronounced him dead. But this young man right here told them, well, if he's dead, it's not going to hurt him for you to shock him again. And they shocked him 2 more times, and God gave him life again. I'm just thankful that he's here today, and we're here to celebrate 90 years of God's blessing on him. And I'd like to thank each one of you for coming this evening, just thinking it not robbery, just to give up your time to be here to celebrate him. I thank my sister Linda because Alex asked him what did he want to do for his 90th birthday. He said, I just want to go to the country. That's all I want to do. So when I told my sister Melinda, she turned it into this event here today. And I thank you, Linda and Kenny, for your kind and loving heart. There's nothing like a loving family. And I know our mother who believed in us sticking together is up in heaven just looking down and just rejoicing that we listened to what she said. And thank you so much, and love you all. At least he's living.
Yes. Yes. Amen. And I'll be on the dance or something.
Absolutely.
If it had not been for the Lord on your side, tell me where would I be? Where would I be if it had not been for the Lord on your side? Tell me where would you be? Where would you
Hello? I can't even speak.
You all right now?
We know your heart, and it's all right.
Yeah.
I wish I'd take over now.
Colin,
I'm looking at it.
You have always been a man of integrity, morals, and values. Huh. We love you so much. You don't know what we would do without you. We're just so thankful that God has blessed us to have you in our lives. Your constant love, you've always been there for us. You always show up for us, guiding us, instructing us. And even to yesterday, when you told us, turn the heat up, open up the doors and those cabinets, so those pipes don't burst.
You feel there?
Always giving us those nuggets. Always. And we thank you. We thank you.
That call.
I'm gonna try not to cry now.
It's okay. You're human.
I mean, we can start from the beginning. Pop is all I know. From music, taking me to music practice, track practice, football. I love him so much. He knows that. He would do anything for me, and he knows I'd do anything for him. Taught me how to tie a tie. I try to dress sharp like him. I'm just so thankful. So thankful, Pop. And going back to last year, when he called me, that's all I can, remember, and he doesn't remember, but I can just hear it in his voice that he needed my help. And I was there. I had just got back in town. It was a Friday. I had just got back in town, and I think that was the first time I saw them in about a week. Typically, I try to go over there every day when I get off work, whatever. And I had just got back in town. I had worked 5 in the morning, and I was there around 11. And I had showed him my my gold medal I had got for January 6th, and he put it together. And then Mom wasn't home, so I left. I said, I'll see y'all later. I'll come back when I finish working out. And I went down to see a buddy of mine all the way in White Plains. And just a distance, it's about an hour away from each other. And he called me saying that he needed help. And I ran out of there so fast, and I know I was doing 120 the whole way. And I called Carlton, and he answered, and I didn't even remember that I did this, but I had sent them the garage door, the garage door code, because there's no way to get in the house. And I just sent him the garage door code. He went up there. He was the first person to get to him. And by the time I got there, they had him laid out in the middle of the floor, shirt cut open. They had the defibrillator hooked up to him. And they just were hitting him, and I just kept cheering for him, saying, "Come on, Pop." And he kept fighting. And I knew he was gonna be all right when they took him out of the front door, and his eyes started to open. And at that time, I had some relief because I knew he was gonna be okay. And that just shows how strong he is. And then, a couple weeks ago, he was choking because he didn't eat his food like he was supposed to. on Christmas. And I'm in the shower, and I see Mom call me. I get out, I said, well, let me call her back. And then she said, oh, he's choking. So I hurry up, I throw her shirt on, I throw the first pair of pants on. Once again, I'm doing 120 again on Christmas. And I'm just praying the whole way, saying, God, please not on Christmas. And by the time I got there, he was all right. So, sorry for saying so much. I love all you guys for coming and taking time of your day to show love and support to Pa. We at 90, so I'm going to stay on him each day. We got to get to 100. Yeah. So, one day at a time, year by year, we're going to knock it down to 100. Once we get to 100, I'll be all right. Yep, so, thank you so much. Love you, sir.